The fifth season of The Voice of the American reality singing competition premiered on September 23, 2013 on NBC. Adam Levine and Blake Shelton returned as coaches, while CeeLo Green and Christina Aguilera returned after being replaced by Usher and Shakira in Season 4. The team sizes for the season are 12 members. The season is also the first to feature steals in the knockout rounds. Carson Daly returned to host the show, but Christina Milian did not return as the social media correspondent. In February 2014, Green announced he would not return to The Voice, making this his final season. Coaches and hosts. CeeLo Green and Christina Aguilera returned from their hiatus and rejoined Adam Levine and Blake Shelton. Usher and Shakira were confirmed to return for the following season. Carson Daly returned as host, but Christina Milian did not return as social media correspondent, as she wished to focus on her new album, and to compete on Season 17 of Dancing with the Stars. Daly then assumed the position as the social media correspondent. Auditions. The open call auditions were held in the following locations: Teams, Color Key, Blind Auditions. The blind auditions were taped from July 9 to 12, 2013. The first episode of the blind auditions premiered on September 23, 2013. Color Key, Episode 1, the 2-hour Season 5 premiere aired on Monday, September 23, 2013. The coaches performed I Love Rock'n'Roll at the start of the show. Episode 2, the second 2-hour episode was broadcast on Tuesday, September 24, 2013. Episode 3, the third 2-hour show aired on Monday, September 30, 2013. Episode 4, the fourth 2-hour show aired on Tuesday, October 1, 2013. Episode 5, the fifth 2-hour show aired on Monday, October 7, 2013. Episode 6 was a recap of the best of blind auditions, the composition of the 4 teams, behind-the-scenes footage of the first 5 episodes, and a sneak peek of the battle rounds. Danielle Bradbury had returned to the Voice stage to perform The Heart of Dixie. Also, a clip of the music video for Cassadee Pope's Wasting All These Tears was shown, to promote her debut album Frame by Frame, which was released on the same day. The Battle Rounds comprised 2 2-hour episodes and 2 1-hour episodes each on October 14, 15, 21, and 22, 2013 with 6 battles in each episode. The coaches once again utilized mentors during this round and each has enlisted the help of the following. Adam Levine brought in OneRepublic's lead singer, Ryan Tedder. CeeLo Green brought in Miguel. Christina Aguilera brought in Ed Sheeran. And finally, Blake Shelton brought in Cher. Continuing with the format introduced in Season 3, the coaches can steal 2 losing artists from another coach. Color Key, Episode 7, Episode 8, Episode 9, Episode 10, Knockout Rounds. This season, the steal ability has been carried over to the knockouts, which allows the coach to take 1 losing artist from another coach. There were 16 knockout matchups in 2 2-hour episodes and only 20 artists advanced onto the live shows. Color Key, Episode 11, Episode 12, Live Shows. The live shows is the final phase of the competition. It consists of the playoffs, 5 weekly shows and the season finale. Color Key, Week 1, Live Playoffs. Teams Blake and Adam performed in the playoff round on November 4, with teams CeeLo and Christina following November 5. The results were revealed November 7, with 2 artists from each team eliminated. For this season, producers again modified iTunes voting during the show's live rounds. If a competitor's performance charts within the top 10 of the iTunes Top 200 Singles chart at the close of a specific episode's voting window, it will be given an iTunes bonus that multiplies iTunes votes made in that voting window by 5. James Walpert of Team Adam was the only contestant to reach the top 10 chart on iTunes, with his version of Joni Mitchell's A Case of You, thus multiplying his votes by 5. While Caroline Pennell's performance did eventually reach the iTunes Top 10 on November 6, it did so only after the closer voting, missing out on this week's iTunes bonus. Week 2, the top 12 performed on Monday, November 11, 2013 and received the results on Tuesday, November 12, 2013. Another added interactive feature, the Instant Save, was introduced with the elimination episode this week, to be carried through live elimination episodes on November 19, November 26, and December 3. During the designated announced 5-minute voting window, Twitter users may vote to save one artist in each week's bottom 3 by tweeting the artist's voting keyword along with the show's designated hashtag. Viewers in the Eastern and Central time zones vote during the live broadcasts, while viewers in the Mountain and Pacific time zones are queued to vote to save artists on the show's official Twitter account during the live East Coast broadcast. For this week's voting, Matthew Schiller from Team Christina received the iTunes bonus multiplier for his performance of Hallelujah, which peaked at number 2 within the voting window. However, it later reached number 1 after the Top 12 recap show that aired before the Top 12 results show. It remained in the iTunes Top 200 chart throughout the remainder of the season. Week 3, the Top 10 performed on Monday, November 18, with results following on Tuesday, November 19. Week 4, the Top 8 performed on Monday, November 25, with results following on Tuesday, November 26. Though all of the top 8 artists charted within the iTunes Top 100, only Will Champlin's performance of At Last, charting at number 9, received the Top 10 multiplier bonus for this week. With the elimination of Caroline Pennell, CeeLo Green no longer has any artists on his team. Quarterfinals, Week 5, the top 6 performed 2 songs each, one chosen by their coach and one chosen by them dedicated to someone in their lives, on Monday, December 2, 2013 with the results following on Tuesday, December 3. Semi-finals, Week 6, the top 5 performed on Monday, December 9, 2013 with the results following on Tuesday, December 10. 3 of the 5 artists charted within the iTunes Top 10. T-San Chin, Jackie Lee, and Will Champlin received the iTunes bonus multiplier for their respective chart positions at the close of voting, with Chin becoming the first contestant to achieve the top chart position at the end of an applicable voting window this season. With the elimination of Cole Vosbury, Blake Shelton no longer has any artists on his team, thus breaking his 3-season winning streak. In the results show, the top 3 finalists from Season 4 made an appearance along with Season 3 champion Kasadie Pope. Finals, Week 7, the final performance show aired on Monday, December 16, 2013, with the winner declared on the following results show Tuesday, December 17. In this phase of the competition, the contestants performed a duet with their respective coaches, a solo song, and the song that they performed during the blind auditions phase. Although 5 songs reached the iTunes Top 10, no iTunes bonus was implemented. Results summary, overall, color key, artists info, result details, team, color key, artists info, result details, performances by guests coaches, artists appearances on earlier talent shows. James Irwin and Matt Szymanski sang in the blind auditions for Season 4, but failed to turn any chairs. Destiny Quinn and George Horger, Jr. made it to American Idol's Hollywood Week in Seasons 10 and 11 respectively. Josh Logan was among the top 15 finalists in the CBS reality television show Rockstar, Supernova in 2006. James Wolpert was among the top 5 finalists in ABC's High School Musical, Get in the Picture. Television ratings: the 5th season premiered on September 23, 2013 and was watched by 14.98 million viewers with a 5.1 rating in the 18-49 demographic. It was up from last season's premiere by 1.34 million viewers. References. External links: official website, The Voice episode guide at NBC.